gentlemen, what is the answer to fear? It's love. It's love. It's love. Those that swear an oath of the Constitution know that we're out here with loving hearts. We're out here doing the media's job. We appreciate all those that put on a badge to protect others. It's hard to do a job like your guys, and we respect that. You put your life on the line. And just know that we're out here for peaceful reasons. We're an American. We're not here to create chaos.
Save your soul! Save it! Save your soul! Right now!
Every one of you has betrayed. How do you sleep at night? Every single one.
Join us!
Your honor is not worth a paycheck. Do not be subservient. Be a fucking man. Thank you, we appreciate it. You will have God to answer to. Hey, where's the news media I was talking to? Thank you. Where's the Guardian? You guys are being very American. Where's Salon? Let's get this story going here.
I just hope you guys don't go like the Daily Call it and make a joke out of it. I mean, the right wing and left wing. This is real. This is the big guys. We report on. Oh, I know, but Salon's making jokes about this too. The hero journalists and all this stuff. I mean, listen, these are really evil people. No, I know. I'm just saying for your. I know, but it shatters the left-right paradigm.
I understand. We're here talking to you.
I appreciate it. It's not about. I'm just saying these are really bad people. I don't even care about your article. I want you to expose them.
What was this?
Anyways, what's going on? The New World Order is what George Bush called it. It's what Hitler called it. It's what H.C. Wells called it. It's this utopia superstate idea. It's been around for about 160 years. Eugenics out of England. That's where it all started. My film Endgame documents that whole situation. Hitler was just what they call a bad son or a weird spinoff. He only went after certain groups. They want an organized, controlled system where humans are manipulated. They want the resources controlled by tiny oligarchical elites. And it's just basically, at the top of the pyramid, it's a neo-feudalistic fascist model that uses socialism on the ground to communalize and get people dependent. So it's like a false socialism. You can debate whether socialism is good or not. People out there all day long. They create a false socialism. But the public thinks they're buying into it as a way to lift up the poor and stuff, but it's really designed to implode societies and to create a post-industrial world controlled by them. They want to go back to feudalism in all their writings. It was the Venetian black nobility on record that traveled to Europe, to England after they got kicked out, that set up the system that we know as the British Empire. It's not the British Empire itself, it's that system now transplanted to the United States, combined with the European Union. It's the European Union that the Bilderberg group admits they helped found by stealth, creating three major superstates: European Union, Asian Union, American Union. All of those together erasing national sovereignty and creating a global corporate fascist model that they now admit. They call themselves in Europe technocrats. And they say it is good, it is a world government. The Financial Times of London writer, when he's their foreign editor, who wrote, "And now for world government," saying, yeah, we're authoritarian, yeah, we were secret, it's for your own good, we know best. He's here today. The only press that's here are people that literally say, I want authoritarian world government. He actually wrote that. He said, yes, we're secret, yes, we're authoritarian, because we know best. I mean, that's it. This is the richest people in the world meeting with key national security, NSA people, MI6, European security heads, Von Rumpi of the European Central Bank System, and the European Union Council. They're all here. They control the issuance of money and credit. This is it. Top of the pyramid.
How does it remain so secretive? How does it remain something that so few people, are aware of?
Well, because the mainstream media in the United States has never covered it until now. And first it was the Drudge Report, which I wouldn't really call mainstream media, but he helped break it out. Then the Washington Times, WorldNet Daily, London Guardian for 4 years overseas really started breaking it. That was a big deal when you guys were covering it 4 years ago with Charlie Skelton. At first, a little bit laughingly, then he got arrested, and thought, well, this is really real. And media said it didn't exist to him. So it's the fact that they play that Jedi mind trick. Well, this doesn't exist. And you're like, but yeah, there's limousines. And the New York Times says, no, there's another one. And they actually talk to their readers like they're idiots. So the fact that the system said this didn't exist, they've lost all credibility. They've gone over the top. If it was just, hey, it's a private Davos, then it would have been reported on, but they wanted to keep it secret because they're violating the Logan Act.
And I've heard some speculation about presidents being chosen, vice presidents being chosen. What's going on with that?
Tony Blair, 2 years before he came from nowhere to become the prime minister, was here and basically certified. Margaret Thatcher even talked to Jim Tucker and people about that. You know, the fact that Bilderberg routed her out because she wouldn't go along with him, because she wouldn't turn over British sovereignty. It wasn't that she was perfect. We've got Bill Clinton, little-known governor, comes here in '91, boom, fast-tracked. If they like you, it's on. We've seen countless others, John Edwards, Gordon Brown, John Kerry. Obama was here 4 years ago. We talked to our sources inside, people saw him. Secret Service had MP5s, lifting them up to show us. We're just out here with cameras, and they're like I'm a coward like them. I mean, I'm like, what? I mean, it's ridiculous. And so, like, 6, 7 black SUVs come in, our sources. Again, we have sources we had 4 years ago in this hotel. All we have to do is call them months before, have people go in and talk to them and go, look, you're not going to talk to us now. So when they're really rude to you and treat you like total crap, I mean, if you look them in the eye, Hillary will start screaming at you. If Beatrix has this nice old lady front, you even do anything, her people will scream at you. It is just people being dressed down, just being treated like absolute garbage. Bilderberg guys were just running around going, blow Ron Paul up, you know, Kelly. Yesterday, just like getting out of their cars, so they just see this as Ron Paul. And they just get out of their cars going, I want him dead. Put him on a plane, blow it up. I mean, it's just like hardcore.
Were they talking about Ron Paul specifically?
Don't you look me in the eye. I mean, imagine.
Who were those? Was it Ron Paul supporters or Ron Paul specifically? Both.
The hotel source isn't political. My source and said, yeah, they're very angry at Ron Paul. It's like an expletive. You hear a lot of that. I got that this morning after I talked to Jim Tucker last night and today, and Jim is going to publish it like next week, and he's got to vet the person who said the name, and he's checking it. But these are hotel sources, so we then have to, you know, find out. Then we have to get the info from them. Just like one hotel source, a couple was like, yeah, there's a 6'2" or 6'3", you know, a Swedish woman grabbing people's arms. Later talked to reporters it happened to. My guys later saw it. And then we were calling her Swedish. She's actually Dutch and works for the Queen of the Netherlands, Queen Beatrix. So we're putting all that together. But basically, when they drive through and we scream, you're a traitor, you're scum, you're trash, they get out and they go, this is Ron Paul, damn him. And they're like doing this in front of police, Secret Service, everything. They have Marine Corps, diplomatic detail. You see them coming out in their cars in plain clothes. They're in there.
How do you know they're Marine?
They came to our hotel last time and sat on both sides of me, like 50-something-year-old Marine Corps colonels, and started saying, hey, let's blow up the State Department together. And I said, and I was there with some filmmakers that actually saw it, the guys from that film made New World Order, and the guys like, hey, my dad's a cop, you know, these are cops. I started talking to them, I go, no, they're Marines. They were colonels. And I said, guys, you know I'm not planning anything. They go, well, we're just here checking. And then he goes, later I was talking to him outside, he said, yeah, we're Marine Corps, signed diplomatic security detail. And you see all their cars. It says Marine Corps with Marine Corps State Department plates. We just videotaped some of them. And we got them flipping us off last year, too. They were wearing clown masks. Yeah, later.
What's your response to this arrest that we just saw?
I mean, the guy was just walking around. He'd be barely, I mean, you don't normally get arrested if you just step out. It's like we're being white gloved. People a mile away are pulling up at their own hotel. And the cops are saying, you don't even walk on the sidewalk wrong when you come over here. We got them on tape coming in and saying, don't give him shuttle rides there, we'll arrest you. Shuttle pulls up, they just already pulled her over before they came to the hotel. And the woman was almost crying. She said, you know, after we turned the camera off, she's like, I just want to not stay in America. I left this. I mean, this is what we've turned into, is they pull her over and tell her, she starts crying after we turned her camera off, wouldn't give us a ride, breaks down crying. And minutes before I said, you watch, when she pulls up and she's late, they're telling, don't take people here that are staying at the hotel. And then the cops pull up, go in, and on tape, we caught most of it, run in there. Richard got so angry, it was just, Richard never gets angry, of them sitting there telling the hotel, give them rides, we're going to ticket them or arrest them. And it's like, this is the new America. But it's no big deal. Yeah, they've got secret kill lists. They'll say they'll even kill citizens. Yeah, the Army admitted a month ago there is a re-education camp program. They've got it ready, but hey, and they're now telling folks, like the Indiana governor, There are some emergency camps we're setting up. Yeah, it's really nice. There's 30,000 armed drones coming, yeah. You know, the CIA director a month ago on Wired said, yeah, we're watching you through stuff on your iPhone, your computer, your washing machine. You pay for it, yeah. There's no Fourth Amendment. It's all just an in-your-face now. And we're like, hey, we don't like this. And the media is either it doesn't exist, the U.S., or it's funny, we're bad. It's like, look at these bad people being arrested and stuff trying to get to the hotel to cover it. You know, look at those bad guys over there. They're really bad.
And everybody here has a camera. Everyone here is filming. How do you think that's going to change the nature of the game, covering this sort of thing? There's a lot of information.
I haven't had a chance to look at the numbers this year. I sent 2 reporters to Switzerland, to St. Moritz, and it was expensive to get there. We could hardly budget it. There were people that came from the U.S., people that lived in Europe, who were sleeping, you know, on the grass to try to get there when they got there. There was over 1,000 people at one point by the last night there, by the Saturday evening before the half day the next Sunday. And it was just incredible. What was the question? Oh yeah. Number of, we had 3.5 million views. You can go look at it on a Justin TV channel that had like 100,000 views that we just used every once in a while for live events. We had 3.5 million views just on one little streaming system with Aaron Dykes and Paul Watson there covering it. Sure, I've got millions of listeners every day on my radio show, a couple million, some days up to 3 million. But that's a show I've been doing for 17 years. We can just start going and doing maybe 20 live feeds, and then 3.5 million watched in the next few days, just the archives. I mean, that's amazing. You can go look at that. 3.5 million. It's more than that now. There's been a few more on there, but we're using a whole bunch of new channels as well. I have no idea how many times it's being watched. I was seeing some of the videos were like 400,000 this last few days. I mean, this is just amazing.
We're winning.
We're winning, absolutely. And that's why the mainline corporate press has been forced to come out here. I'm not talking about The Guardian. You guys have been covering it for 4 years at least. But that's why you've got the Associated Press out here. That's why you've got other outfits out here. It's very exciting. So we're at least having a debate with the real perpetrators. We're not always facing our little puppet president or puppet prime minister and oh, the motorcade and all the big media coverage. The reason there's not coverage of this, and I've talked to Time Warner people and others, it's because they've been told, you cover this, you're not going to get advanced. They don't even have to give them the order anymore. It's like, you cover that. I talked to a guy at Reuters 6 years ago on the phone. He was going to publish the story. He goes, no, I think it'll get out. It's all over the Canadian papers. You got detained 15 hours. This is in like 15 papers. This is in Toronto Star, Ottawa Citizen, front page. I can get this out. He calls me and he goes, man, you're really right. Wow, this has never happened. He goes, it's not being published.
The fella thanked them. He thanked the media for not.
Yeah, he thanked them at that deal. And the guy said, wow, this is really real. Because he said, I'm an editor. You know, he was out of, I want to say, he was out of a Texas office. He said, I have never seen anything like this. So that's what's going on. They do not want this information out there. Thank you, buddy. Sorry, I'm coughing in the singing. Hey, a lot of germs out here, right?
How you doing?
All right. Great speech.
I know you're used to a lot of snarking, kind of people snooting. Watch out, guys.